This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, we've been together, like 11 years now?
Yeah.
And I got like a solid justification that you are your mother's child.
You didn't know that after last week's episode.
I did, but I got like a full-on confirmation while in church today.
What did I do? Fart?
Oh, no. No. Similar to your mom's incident a few weeks ago, the quietest time in church when they're doing the sacraments,
Right.
you decide to talk.
I pretty much talk all the way through church anyway.
I'm like, really? No one, literally nobody is talking.
I get super... You're lucky we went to church.
Why?
We're diehard Catholics here.
Die hard. I think that's a little extreme.
If anybody listening knows the Passion of the Christ, that's why we go to listen to that thing.
It's Palm Sunday, so it was the Passion Day.
Yeah, Palm Sunday. They changed the Passion around.
They
it's
did.
different now.
It is different.
They changed the wording.
Granted, we haven't been since COVID, but it's different.
And those of you who don't know, Kiley and I been through confirmation. We've been through catechism. We've been through First Communion.
We've had many years of Catholic
Catholics.
schooling.
So we've been
Hardcore
brainwashed.
Catholics.
Yeah. I've been forgiven for drawing devil faces in my catechism book.
But you still talk through the
confession.
sacraments, not the confession.
Right.
Through
And
sacraments.
I also said God's name in vain in the middle of church or
whilst
something.
in
I'm
church
like,
today,
Jesus
you're like,
Christ.
Jesus. And I'm like, really?
I'm like,
Really?
Jesus, why? What would I complain about?
I don't know. You just said Jesus. And I was like,
Right.
You're literally in church.
I didn't even realize I said that.
I know
And
you
go,
didn't.
Actually, I did
You
curse
did.
the Lord's
you
name.
took the Lord's name in vain whilst in church.
In vain, yeah. And I noticed at church we go to, they give a lot of people communion in their seats
Well, we have
because
a
they're too
little
old
bit
and
of
decrepit.
elderly people in our church.
And there's this one old guy that dresses up in his suit.
Oh my God, he's
and
so
he,
cute.
like, kneels.
He's like 90.
But the guy can fucking get up.
He
hardly.
kneels
He's
on
limping.
both knees to take the
Communion.
and then you can tell it hurts to get back up, but he does it every
it's
time.
like his grandson
every
helping
week.
him. I'm assuming grandson.
I don't know
It's
about
not his, I don't think
grandson.
it's his son. The guy's fucking old.
No, the guy's
And he-
like your age.
The old guy?
No. No, the guy he's with.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be his son.
Could be his grandpa. No, that's like my my papa and me helping him, not my
Oh,
dad.
maybe, I guess. Yeah.
My dad's decrepit, not that decrepit.
I guess you're right. I guess it could be. Unless they had him late in life.
Could have. Not
Yeah.
everybody has, like my dad had me at 21.
Right. They could have had him at like 30
Yeah,
or
my parents
you
were
know.
still going to parties. They used to leave me home and go to parties and leave me home.
Okay.
Go party all night.
They didn't, but okay. I don't think they did. I shouldn't even say that.
Yeah, how do you know?
I don't know. I wasn't even alive.
Yeah. Just leave Eric there. He'll be fine.
Right. Also, so Chatty Cathy over here in church.
Yeah.
Also, when we're leaving church, you have to be like, we have to go out the front door because I have to say hi to the priest.
When I go to church, I always talk to the priest because I know lots of priests. I have a priest in my life, Father
Okay.
Mike.
Then how come you're not a better person?
I am.
Why are you a liar?
Why can't you say person?
I don't
Pearson.
know.
You can't even say the word.
I know, because you're just not a person.
I used to go get
You should-
because I've been divorced before.
You
And so
should
I
go
used
to
to go get-
confession like weekly.
Why? I don't sin.
You lie all the time.
That is white lies. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I mean- I lie in confession.
Right.
Now, what's the difference?
Okie dokes.
No, those aren't sins.
Lying is not a
Yeah,
sin?
I don't lie hardly at all anymore.
Okay, you used to, though.
I mean, I said on a few podcasts I lie all the time, but I don't really lie. Is a white lie really a lie just to save face? Like at work, you got to do it a lot. You're like, oh, yeah, I was on a conference call. Now I'll get back to you. You know, you say stuff weird stuff
Right,
like
I get that.
But, lie, big lies.
Okay, there's a fine line between that, I feel.
Right.
Right.
But I don't lie to the priest. I left the priest. I told the priest, good job.
I know. You walked out, shook the priest's hand, and said, good job.
Good
And I was
job. Good job
like,
today.
why are you telling the priest good job?
Like you did a
what-
good job today.
You did a good job with that gospel reading,
Right.
Father.
I mean, his accent was a little heavy for me. He's an Indian guy, and he has a huge, heavy accent, so he's reading the part of Jesus during
Which
the
the
play.
Passion, so it's kind of like a
Or
play.
the Passion.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a play.
It is
So-
kind of reads like a play.
So when it comes to the Jesus parts, the priest reads them. That's all I heard.
I understand.
Hamana.
I understand him.
Sound like, I go, Father, I need you to show a little more emotion in this. When you're
like to
delivering the lines,
feel
I like
it.
to feel. I deliver the motion, spit the marbles out of your mouth, and deliver it the right way. But he's a nice guy, and you know what? He did a good job. He did a very good job.
I'd like to next week you to like slap him on the back and be like, "Good job, good
Slap him on
gospel."
the ass.
I mean, you
Good
could
job,
be.
buddy.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey, I like this guy."
Oh no.
You guys new to the congregation?
He already asked us that.
Yeah. Yeah, come with the altar and sit next to me.
Oh yikes. You probably would. You'd feel cool.
I would. I kind of.
Can you be an altar boy at 53? Because you'd sign up.
You can't be an altar boy. I could be one of those guys that do the the bulletin at the end of mass, which they don't seem to do
Rosalina
anymore.
doesn't do the bulletin.
I know, but I got to go to a church that does it.
Well, maybe you should
That'd be
sign
my-
up and
that'd
you
be
could
my
be
job.
like the narrator of like the Passion every Easter.
I would read it way faster because those people are reading it so slow.
They probably have to read it. There's some big words in there.
Yeah, whatever. Just no one's really listening. Just freaking read it.
I listened. I read with
Yeah.
them.
Good job, Father. Just read it faster. I need more emotion.
He read his very
Yeah,
fast.
and dress the part next time. You're
Dress
wearing a
the
red robe.
Jesus just had some
Yeah,
cloth
I did wear a
on,
cloth
like a
next time,
loincloth.
Father.
Oh, no.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with just wearing a loincloth.
Yikes.
But anyway, we're gonna go to Easter Mass next week,
Yeah.
and we're on our roll of church because we're holy.
Are we going to
rollers.
go to church after Easter?
Yes,
Oh, are we?
we're gonna keep continuing.
Oh.
Makes our relationship closer. Makes our podcast better.
Doesn't I
don't
mean,
know.
I get irritated at you when,
First,
when
people
you
don't want
talk in
us
church.
you're talking about church anyway.
We don't really push church on them. We just talk about our adventures at church because I feel like they're not normal church adventures.
Right.
Right.
But we get like podcast material from church.
Yeah.
There's that lady in church. She's sitting in front of us. She has
Oh, yes.
oxygen.
Yes. She's an older lady, if you can't tell
Then she
by the
started
description.
like twitching a little bit. Like
I
the-
didn't see the twitching.
the
I was
husband-
paying attention.
The husband was standing up.
Yeah, she sat
and
through
she-
the
she-
whole mass.
She sat through the whole mass, so he didn't notice. Next thing you know, she scoots on out there, goes like the bathroom or something.
He noticed, so she went.
But I thought this lady was gonna die.
She was gone for a good chunk.
And then someone told him like, "You better check on her."
It's been a while.
And he went to check on her. And she came
And
back.
she was okay, yeah.
She was still alive.
She said thank you to that lady I saw.
"Oh, she did."
Yeah, like thank you for checking on me.
Oh, I don't know what was wrong with her, but
Well, I think she's just
Old and decrepit.
she had a walker, so I think she just doesn't move well.
she didn't take her walker to the bathroom. So I
Yeah,
don't
she
know
did.
what.
She came back with it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
Okay.
she didn't take her oxygen to the bathroom. I don't know if that's smart.
And she could have passed out on the way there.
Right? No shit.
Yeah, if I ever have to have oxygen and I'm in church and I got to go, make sure I take my oxygen with me.
I will because you might not make it back without it.
Right.
I'm just
pass
gonna
out.
put you in a diaper.
What does that have to do with oxygen?
Then you don't have to go to the bathroom.
If
Just
I wear a
go.
diaper, I don't have to breathe.
No, you don't have to physically go to the
Trust
bathroom.
me, if I'm in a diaper, give everybody else oxygen around me because they're all passing out.
Ew. I meant for number 1, not number 2.
If I'm in a diaper, I just watch church at home on the TV. As
Oh, I
my
mean,
papa used to do that.
I feel like maybe that's okay.
Yeah, I just watched it on TV. He goes, "Hey, Eric, I went to church today." I go, "You did?" Yeah, I watched it on TV.
Hey, it's all right.
It was on Channel 8.
Yeah, they do air it.
Right.
Works. Better
I
than
don't know.
nothing, right?
Now, I don't want to go off on a weird topic,
What?
but was I the best looking guy in church today?
Oh my god, because you were like younger.
No, I'm just asking you. Was I or was I not? And I know it's
I-
bad to
I'm
brag
not
about this.
super observant in life,
Right.
but
Let's
from,
just take me and the priest first.
but from the
Who's better? We're
oh,
probably,
oh my god, who asked that?
well, I mean, who's better looking, me or the priest?
You, darling.
Thank you. He's not bad, but you know, he did a good job. But I feel that you think I'm sexier these days.
Oh, maybe.
I think you do. You kind of tell me. You're like, you know, I don't know why. Maybe you're finding this weird attraction. I'm getting a little older, a couple more wrinkles. You like it.
I don't know. Oh, I didn't know that I was.
Yeah.
I was.
You know, a little more loving, a little more nice.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
nice of me.
Yeah, I've been noticing that lately. So that's why I said,
Oh,
was I?
yes.
Oh, you said that.
I mean,
already.
yes. I'm not super observant, but
Well,
yeah,
next
I
week
didn't
start
observe
looking.
anybody else that was like, "Hey, look at that guy."
Right.
So
next
yes,
week, yeah. So yeah, that's why I like going to church. Number one,
because you are the sexiest man in church.
right? Right. I mean, of age, over 21, let's say.
I'm not really looking at people under 21. I can tell you that
These
right
days
now.
in the churches, there's not too many young people in
There's
church.
not as many young. You're right.
I mean, what are they going to do when the next generation comes? The church is going to be, I mean,
I don't
we'll be
know.
old and decrepit like these people here.
Right.
They'll be giving us communion.
Although
in the
I don't
seats.
remember, I think it was Rosalima that they were saying they had 35. What do they call them when they become new Catholics? Like, 'cause they do it at Easter
that
time.
seems like a lot.
They have 35 new candidates or something.
Yeah, when one person's Catholic and the other person marries a
Oh
non-Catholic.
yeah, if well, you don't
the other
have to
well, I
become,
mean,
but
but
if
the
you
other person
choose to
like
become.
chooses to turn Catholic, and what you got to do to that, you just got to attend a bunch of classes, and you get your
And
first, then you get baptized, your first communion, and all that in one shot.
in one shot on
Yeah.
like Easter.
Yeah, and
I
everybody
think they do
watches
it the
you.
Saturday before the eve before Easter.
Yeah, something like that.
I think. I don't know.
When I got my first communion, the coolest thing, we got to go out to a fancy restaurant, me and my cousin.
You did?
This place called Hugo's, which now is
Oh.
the Lone Eagle.
Oh, that's what you got you for a
and-
first communion?
Yeah, they took us there to this
Oh.
little like steakhouse. So it's all we me
I had
and
a
Dave-
party.
for what?
My first communion.
Oh, we went out to dinner with a big group of
Oh.
people, and they gave you these little sherbet ice cream cones before
Oh.
your dinner.
Oh, it's a palate cleanser.
Yeah, and that was like
you
my
thought that was amazing?
all my cousin and I wanted these ice cream
Were
cones.
these
We
mini
were like, yeah, we're
sherbets?
just like, oh, these mini sherbet
I
cones.
have another one.
To clear and cleanse the palate. I don't know if
Oh.
do they still do stuff like that?
Yeah, certain like steakhouses will. I haven't seen that in
I've
a
never
while.
seen that.
but-
And we've been to some nice steakhouses when we go
Yeah.
out. I've never seen it happen.
Mm-mm.
But I think they ought to bring that back. Sherbet before the dinner.
They usually do it like in between like your like salad and dinner or something like that.
I have no idea.
I don't
Salad,
know.
then sherbet.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
And then dinner.
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. Weirdly in church too now, instead of peace be with you where you shake hands,
You just like
you just
say
like
hey.
say hey.
That's a COVID thing though.
But I do the peace sign to him.
Oh, that's
And every
nice.
time Kylie laughs, you laugh.
You know, 'cause
Why do you
you're-
laugh so hard when I say hey peace? Peace.
Because you're
Peace, bra.
53 and you're doing it to like an 83-year-old.
Like peace. And they go, oh hey, peace.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just funny to me. I just do a little wave and say peace.
Right. And you get a little snotty in church, dear.
I do?
Yeah.
Why?
With the things that you kneel on that they go down.
Yeah.
You get like real protective of those things or something like that. And I say put them down and put them up, but you
What do I do?
scoot over.
Oh,
Do this.
I did that today because one, I didn't say anything. I was straddling the line of the pews, so I had two different.
What's wrong with that? I enjoy when that happens to me. I do
Okay.
that all the time.
But then the people next to you left, and they were not coming back. So I said, "Scoot down, so you don't have to like straddle too."
Oh, is that why?
That's why.
I thought you just got snotty about putting the things.
No, I just was like, I don't want to have to straddle it. I would like to just be over.
Right.
And I didn't push you over towards the lady while she was there, but she wasn't there anymore. So I said, go over.
Right. And what was I mad in church today? Because I didn't get to take my nap.
Right, because we did get spoiled one year. I think it was at Snow's where we got to sit down during the Passion.
That's what it was.
They were like,
Yeah,
it's long,
It's
you
long.
guys can
Everybody
sit.
down.
So we got to sit.
And I
And
fell asleep.
yes, and you take a little resting of the eyes, but they made us stand this time. You did not get to sit.
I did not like that.
Well,
You know who else likes to sit
do you
during the
think
Passion?
Jesus liked being crucified?
I doubt it.
So stand for
wasn't
10
standing.
minutes. Yes, he was. I was hanging.
It's not standing.
He would. He had a little thing for his feet
Well,
to
this
stand
guy would
on.
appreciate that sits down in the Passion of the Christ.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders, 310-465-3347.
Crazy, we had our yard sale today.
Oh, we're changing from church to yards.
I'm done with church.
Oh, I didn't know we were done with church.
Did you want to talk? What do you want? Do you have something to say about church again?
No, it's fine.
Oh, I was going back to yard sales.
Okay.
I was
to
breaking
yard
up the
sales.
church and the yard sale talk with Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Transition away.
We have a paver yard sale in the yard sale today. So Kylie brought
Doesn't make paper yard sale.
we sold pavers at our yard.
It's like a
today.
garage sale for
Me
the
and Courtney.
leftover pavers.
Yeah, like a big garage sale. Me and Courtney. So these people come over from next door neighbors. They get there. Courtney doesn't even get there till 8 in the morning. They get there at 7:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
And they hung out till about 12:30, let's say.
That's a long time.
And everything is, we told them there's just these pavers for sale and there's some equipment for sale. But they go through everything at the yard. It was so irritating. I was going to kill them. I was dying.
I know. Like, what? you're like, it's like garage pickers or something. What's happening?
Yeah, the guy's like opening the hood of the forklift and looking in the mechanics of the forklift, and I go, that's not for sale. And he goes, is this for sale? I go, no, it's not for sale. And he's checking it out. How's it run?
It doesn't matter. It's not for sale.
Like, it's not for sale. Like, there could be a dog turd in the corner. Hey,
I wonder if I drove up and he was like, is that for sale?
Yeah, everything. Everything. They were taking like old scrap pipes.
I know that was weird.
They were taking just everything, and they just kept asking me questions over and over. And I'm as nice as can be. I had to get home, get some rest, get to church.
You were getting irritated.
I was getting irritated.
There.
I'm like, and finally they're like, "Hey, is some of this sack material, the concrete, for sale?" I'm like, "No."
Except for it was. You just didn't want to deal with
it. Deal with them anymore. No, it's not for sale. Just leave us alone.
Can you just go?
Before Courtney, I'm like, Courtney, get these people the fuck out of here. I'm dying here. I gotta get to church.
Gotta get to church.
Crazy. Like some people came in today, an older couple. They walked around for like 45 minutes. They needed 50 square feet, which, folks, that's a half a pallet.
Yeah.
They walked around for about 40 minutes, and then they got in their car and left. I'm like,
didn't even get half a pallet.
No. It's not like we don't have the variety there, but
you do.
Like, yeah, like that's how they shop for it.
It's,
whatever. But anyway, the yard sale. Anybody needs any pavers, call me.
Got some for sale.
Yep, we got some for sale, but they're going quick.
Yay.
Got some Bobcats, got some other stuff for sale too.
Oh.
If you want to buy them.
If you're in the market for a Bobcat.
Right.
Call Eric.
Yep. Today I had a busy day. I went we're getting ready for nationals.
Explain that to
I'm
the
getting ready
people.
for nationals.
Nationals of
which
what?
Means
this
Masters.
National Spelling Bee? What are you getting ready for?
Trust me, no, not for the national.
Explain it, honey.
Bee.
Explain it.
Masters Nationals in swimming.
There you go.
For swimming. In Irvine, California.
Woohoo.
April 27th to the 30th.
If you want to come down and watch him swim.
Yeah, anybody wants to come down to Irvine and watch Kylie will be there.
Oh, I'll be there.
My labs. Tanner's swimming this year.
Yes.
So that should be exciting. Tanner's going to be in the Masters Nationals. And I'll be in the Masters Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to guilt my mom because my mom watched my brother's hockey game today, which my brother won. She's like, "Oh, Marcus was so great." I go, "Why don't you come to my Nationals meet? It's in Irvine. You got to make it down to Irvine."
Right.
Well, Matt will be here.
Oh, I can't.
No, I do want to go.
But Matt will be here.
Yeah, but Matt will be here. Bring Matt.
I don't know if he's going to want to do that.
I don't know if I want to do that. But no.
Just joking.
Mom would actually go. If it was in Reno, she'd
Oh,
definitely
my God,
go.
if yes.
Mom
if
goes
it
to
were.
everything. She makes every event. Speaking of Mom.
What?
She was a big hit on the podcast last week. Almost as big hit as my dad. Because my dad pulled some shit out of his ass people really liked.
He really did.
Yeah.
I always get a little nervous and anxious beforehand when I know, actually a little bit when I know either of them are going to be on, because I never know what's going to come out, and it
You
makes
get
me
all
anxious.
weirded out
It
when my
makes
dad's
me
on you, but
anxious
he's going to talk. Why?
I never know what he's going to say, and
right.
yeah.
That's the best part of the podcast when he does that.
I don't always think like that.
I was talking to a guy at swimming today, and he says, I really like the podcast, the one when your mom's on. I said, well, which one? He goes, I was laughing so hard. The one when she's talking about she's in a wet T-shirt contest, your mom. And I go, that's the one you like? She goes, yeah. I go, well, a lot of people like my mom on the podcast.
Because what mom fully admits to their children about their wet T-shirt contest days?
Well, I brought it up.
But only because you know about it, because she's admitted it to you.
Right. Hey, man, more power to her. Hot legs, wet T-shirt. That's my mother. Runs in the family.
You have been in a wet T-shirt
Not
contest?
wet T-shirt contest, but
hot legs?
best guy in church.
Best looking guy in church.
Right. Yeah, forget the club. I'm going to church. I can't. I'm not the best looking guy in the club or anywhere else, but at church.
Well,
I'm
if
not
something
bad.
ever happens to me, just make sure you start going to church.
If something happens to you, I'm joining every church group. I would join every church group.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be at all the meetings, everything else.
Bible studies.
Yeah, all the Bible studies. I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be one of those Eucharistic ministers.
Oh.
Yeah, do the announcements at church.
Body of Christ.
Yeah, body of Christ.
Body of Eric.
Body of. I would never say that.
You would on a date.
What's that?
If you were, you would on a date.
If I went for a date with someone from church, I
Yeah.
would say, There's the body of Christ.
There's the body of Eric.
Oh, body of Eric. You got the body of Eric.
I do have the body of Eric.
He popped those zits on my back, the body of Eric.
Scratch my back.
Yeah,
Scratch the body of Eric.
Scratch it. But anyway, this guy was saying at swimming, he was like, telling me, yeah, I listened to the podcast. First, he didn't really admit he listened to the podcast, and he was.
Understandable. It's not like we're a clean cut.
And by this guy, his name's Scott. But anyway.
By this guy. And I'm going to throw you under the bus here, Scott.
Right, but he's at Billy Idol tonight, which I thought was cool.
You wanted to go.
I did want to go. Tickets were really expensive, and
They
I was
weren't?
like,
Oh.
who am I going to go with? I thought maybe Rob, but Rob's in Florida, and
Right.
like call Thompson up. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while, but anyway, so
Could have gone with Scott.
Right. I should have. Well,
Right.
he has his own batch of friends, I'm sure.
Oh.
I mean, he's a friend. I need a friend.
Well,
You
anyhow.
got a
Doesn't matter.
friend
You're not
in
going
me.
either way. You
You
didn't go
got
either
him.
way.
I did not. But anyway, he was asking me, and this is a big question when we do the podcast. How do you guys know what to talk about? How
I
do you
don't.
like today? We definitely don't talk. We were riffing the shit out of this right now. Yeah. How do you know what to talk about? What do you do? And I said, well, I take a few notes, and then
I take a
Kylie
few
just-
notes of things I want to
Kylie doesn't
remember.
do- you
No,
don't do
I know
shit.
shit.
You just sit down.
I take notes of things that happened during the week that are funny because I will not remember them come Saturday. So I do try to remember those things. And then other than that, I wing it personally.
Right. And then, but this is pretty much how we talk in real life anyway.
Right. I mean, you make
We just
notes
went to dinner and had the
on
same conversation
that
pretty much.
faux pad you have over there.
What do you mean faux pad?
That faux pad. It looks like it's a legal pad, but nope. It's
There's no
actually a
papers
piece of
left on
printer
it.
paper. Because-
Printer's paper on it. YouTube people can see it.
But why wouldn't you just get a new legal pad?
It's a long story, dear.
Do you have some in your office?
I have
'Cause-
tons of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But
my point.
I changed my
Why-
strategy and made copies of them, so I have regular paper. I don't want to copy the line paper.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't matter.
And also, you told me I need something hard to write on. You're writing on a desk.
I guess I could write on the desk, huh? Well, people do weird things in
You are
stressful
weirdo.
times.
In stressful times, what is stressful?
It's almost Easter.
So it's stressful. What did you get me for Easter?
We get presents for
Nothing.
Easter. I got you a couple of those Reese's.
Racy? What'd you get me?
Reese's. This is a really dark peanut butter cups.
Okay.
No, peanut butter cups. People are really crazy about peanut butter cups.
Yes,
You
I
can get the
know.
regular standard peanut butter cups are kind of hard.
They are. Oh yeah, they have a
They're
crunch.
soft in the middle, but they're
the
hard-
outside, the top
outside's-
is like hard. It crunches
kind
a
of
little.
hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't really crunch. The
I
outside's
know you
kind
know
of
what I
hard.
mean
Side.
though.
Now, when you get the egg ones or the
Any of the holiday shapes.
the holiday shape egg ones,
They're
or
all very
what's the other
soft.
ones?
There's Christmas trees. There's jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, jack-o'-lanterns.
There's football ones.
They make the chocolate more soft.
it's soft
and the,
all
and
around.
the peanut butter's
It's
thicker.
Yeah,
It's way better.
I could see that.
I like
why you would do that. I
Like,
would think. Yeah.
Personally, I've never had like a regular Reese's in a long time. The standard Reese's.
Right.
I've always had the soft one.
That I buy for the holidays.
Right. I haven't had one of those in a while. I want one Sunday
I got some
for Easter. To get some
Christmas
for the
ones
kids.
in there. I haven't yet. I need to get them before
Okay.
they're sold out.
I know, you need the soft ones. I talked to this girl at swimming. She says, my kids don't like those soft ones like that.
Oh,
I
they
said,
like the
"What
hard
kid-
chocolate?
What kids don't like the? Yeah, they like the hard ones.
Interesting.
And she's like, I'm
Textural
so
thing.
bummed out because I want to eat them.
Well, they sell like individual ones. You might one.
Yeah, but no one does that.
No, I don't. But I get the pack.
Yeah, but I would say Reese's are. Is that your favorite candy?
I like how you
Reese's?
call it Reese's.
What
'cause
is it
it's just
called?
Reese's.
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 I don't know. Who would ever know that?
Everybody.
Oh.
Listen to the commercial.
I didn't
Who
know
would
that.
ever know that? The whole world,
I-
actually.
I prefer Reese's.
Anyways, what?
Anyway, soft or hard? More people like the soft ones.
I like the soft ones better, Estebel. Is that what you were going to ask me?
They're like creamy. You bite into them. It's thick peanut butter.
Are you going to
with
have some
creamy.
on Sunday? Are you really?
I'll
are you-
probably have one.
You're like daydreaming about these.
I want one bad.
I'll make sure to get you some extra Reese's eggs.
Well, I always get them, and I don't want to eat them because I do that.
You don't get anything, by the way.
Yeah, you buy them. and
Right.
I don't
I'm
want to
like,
eat them.
you don't get anything. Did you get anything for Easter this year?
What?
Anything at all? One Easter item?
Well, it's a week away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta get your Easter present.
Okay.
Your Easter basket.
Well, Aviator Nation isn't having a sale. You can toss some of that in that basket.
That's an expensive basket. Speaking of Aviator Nation in a basket, we're still going to San Diego
Aviator
for your
Nation
birthday.
in a basket.
Yeah.
What does that have to do?
Maybe I'll get you Aviator
San
Nation for your
Diego?
birthday. For your birthday, dear.
I will gladly take
Cinco
that.
de Mayo. After
It's
Irvine.
not my
After we get
birthday.
back from Irvine, we're going to Cinco de Mayo, Kylie's birthday, which
My
is
birthday is not Cinco de
her
Mayo.
birthday's
though.
the 3rd, but we're going out for her birthday on Cinco
Trace
de
de
Mayo.
Mayo is my birthday.
Yeah, Trace de Mayo is her birthday.
We're
Not as fun as
celebrating on
Cinco
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, still having a hard time getting a reservation.
I thought we were good.
No, I haven't got it 100% confirmed. We're trying to
Oh.
go to Mexican food on Friday night, and Saturday night we're trying to go to Italian food in Little Italy.
Okay, well, can you get on that this week?
I'm-
Thanks.
I'm emailing. I'm doing everything. We're never doing anything like this for your birthday again. We need a smaller crowd.
Well, I don't know what to tell
It's
you.
going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm looking forward.
I'm just so popular. Just
Yeah.
joking.
If we don't get to eat, we're freaking going to go to Del Taco, and where everybody's going to get
We're
some
gonna just
Del-
order some pizza
No,
and call it a
we'll
day.
order some pizza and we'll sit by the pool. Fuck
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, as long as the bar's open, we're good.
We can get Uber Eats. It's great.
Yeah, Uber Eats. Let's do
I'll
that.
get a Bevmo tequila order. We'll be good.
Perfect. I wonder if this guy does Uber Eats.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
Rob from G&E wants some pavers, so I gotta
Oh.
get them up. I gotta
Hook 'em up.
Well, I gotta hook them up. And I'll get them those hats.
Yeah, you
and
gotta give 'em a lot
and
of
wine
stuff.
glasses and a Christmas gift. What month is it? It's April
April.
1st. Oh, we should have April Fools people.
Oh, well, we didn't even April Fool's each other, so
Right.
still got time. I got the night to go.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I don't
The
know.
usual one's like, I missed my period.
When I've never done that to you. One.
Okay, but that's
I should have at dinner be like, oh my god, I have something stuck in my throat.
Yeah, dear, I shit my pants. Again? That wouldn't be a good one.
Go to the bathroom.
Right.
Go to the car.
So embarrassed. Yeah, I didn't get any big April Fools today.
I know. I'm surprised Skylar didn't do anything.
Yeah. See, I think everybody forgot.
She usually
it was,
does something.
Yeah, maybe because it was Saturday and people were busy or whatever, and just had people to do. But I
Right.
usually get some kind of good.
You
April
do
Fools
usually get
today.
something.
I know. I get my mom easy.
Oh, we can still call her.
My mom didn't even do anything on April Fools. She's probably asleep by now.
Oh, we could call her after and find out.
Yeah, who knows?
Tell her I fell down the stairs and broke my ankle or something.
Oh, I could do that.
Very likely to happen. It's me.
Right.
I
We
rolled
could
my
c-
ankle on
We
a
could call my
reflective
mom.
light.
We could call my mom and dad and say we're pulled over. Kylie's getting a DUI, and I'm calling the cops fuckers. And we're
Oh,
down
no.
behind the Steak and Shake.
Well, Steak and Shake is closed.
Right. Oh, Steak and Shake's closed now. I think Steak and Shake is closed because of my mom and dad.
She ruined it. She just
Yeah,
ruined
everybody
it.
thought
Bad
it was. It's like a
juju.
bad place
yeah,
to go.
Like, you
There's
can't
a
go
lot
to
of,
Steak
you know,
and Shake. There's
it's
a lot of
hot-
criminal
A lot
activity.
of criminal activity going on in the Steak and Shake drive-through. Some crazy blonde in an Audi and some guy
Crazy blonde.
yelling racial slurs to the cops.
Racials. I don't know if it was racial. More like gender. like
Yeah, like fucking bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, can't mess with the cops. Sometimes the cops do good things. There's that shooting in Nashville.
Right.
I know you didn't want me to talk about this, but I have to.
I know, because we.
Why
get-
don't you want me to talk about this?
Well,
It doesn't have to be funny all the time.
I know, because
And I can make this funny.
I don't think you actually can.
I mean, I don't know
but
if I can or not. I don't want
but
to be
go
funny.
for it. Go for it.
Well, I'm going to tell you what.
What?
Who shoots kids?
People that are fucked up in the head.
No. You're beyond fucked up.
Right.
Kids.
Kids.
I mean, they did shoot a janitor and a teacher and a few kids.
And a headmistress or
What
whatever
would
she was.
possess
Right.
a person to go back to their elementary school to shoot it up?
Because you have mental problems.
This girl was 28 years old,
Right.
and she goes back to her elementary school
That
to
she
shoot
hasn't
things up.
been to since she
Right.
was
I mean, forever.
14 years ago.
Right. And so what?
16 years ago. I can't do
I'm
math.
so mad at that school. They
Right.
fucked me up.
16 years
Couldn't
ago.
you go to the middle school or high school and shoot
Yeah.
it up? You'd pick the elementary school. Not
Right.
that any of them's acceptable.
Correct.
You know, but you know how I feel about guns. And I'm sure millions of people would disagree with me, but I don't like guns.
I think it's our constitutional right, and that shouldn't be changed. Because I think when you start fucking with constitutional rights, it's when our whole world and nation is a whole. It's not good.
I mean, it's safe to say there's tons of people with millions of guns that don't pull the triggers and kill people.
Correct. I also don't think
it takes a psycho.
I think we have a right to
She could have killed everybody with a knife too.
Right. I think we have a right to bear arms. I don't think within that right any citizen, any regular off the street citizen needs a
AK-47.
Right. We don't need assault rifles.
Yeah.
I get it if you have
Me
rifles
personally, I don't think people
for
should have
hunting.
guns. I don't like guns. I don't even like hunting.
And that's I mean,
that's my preference. Though.
Right. But I think if you start changing that constitutional law, we have nothing to stand on anymore. But I don't think that
because people will start going rogue.
Right. I don't think the average Joe needs an assault rifle. That's for our military needs them, and that's where they should stay.
Right.
But also, if you think about it, any sane, mentally healthy person wouldn't try to kill random people and children.
Right.
Whether it be with a gun, whether it be with their car, whether it be with a knife, a bomb. And also in those cases, I think it comes down to mental health and not the guns themselves, because if they didn't have access to the gun, they'd find something else. So I think
throw a fucking grenade in there or something.
Right. I think at the end of the day,
or blow it up with a bomb. Run your car through the side
that you can
of the
make
school.
off of watching an internet video.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, we really need to focus on mental health.
Do you think anything has to do with video games?
Yes.
Because video games have shooting and killing and make it so nonchalant.
There's a numbness to what there's
a numbness to the real effect.
Because it's not real. And so you don't realize the consequences of what shooting somebody, what death is.
Right. But I don't know how they kind of there always seems. Everybody says, "Oh, the side of the school was open. The school was locked."
It was not. She blew through that thing.
She shot the doors out.
Right. We all saw that video.
How are you supposed to stop that?
You can't.
I mean, they could put a security guard in every school.
She would have shot them.
I mean, she would have, but they might have got hurt anyway. Maybe that would have helped. I mean, a security guard in every school. So that means every school has multiple security guards with guns.
Right. And will that actually help at the end of the day? Probably not.
Here's my question. Why do people go to schools to shoot them up?
Are
they just like pissed at the school or pissed
I don't know. In her case, I don't know.
Right.
Like what?
I do agree.
There was what was it? The Sandy Hook kid that his mom was a teacher there, and he was like mad at his mom. Didn't he kill his mom? Did he kill his mom?
I think so.
I think he killed his mom, but like, great, then kill your mom and quit. Why do you have to take out these innocent, sweet children in the process?
They're just going crazy, but
not that it's okay to kill your mom, but
yeah. But I mean, it's just
why does there have to be collateral damage in it?
Ugh, it's just so sad and so bad.
It is.
But do you think that I lost my train of thought here? But I lost it.
And it's gone.
I know. I had a good
oh,
one too.
Man.
That cliffhanger, folks.
Everybody's
I know. Dying on my every word.
Sitting on the edge of their seat, waiting to hear what question you have to ask.
I know. I can't remember what it was now. While you were talking, I thought of the good question for you. But
was it like I think it's our constitutional right to bear arms. As I'm going back to what I said. Maybe
it is anyway, so that doesn't matter.
But I know. So my biggest thing is mental health on this. It's a mental health problem.
Right. But I think
mental health in this country sucks. We don't do enough for it.
Yeah, and especially since COVID and all that, people sat in their rooms a lot.
Right.
Freaking just
We don't as ourselves and as like parents and teachers, we don't always see the signs or follow the signs, and I think it's just
I know. I hate when I see shows.
We could all be better mental health advocates.
Better mental health advocates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's all about the congressmen. It's all about those old
Which
decrepit congressmen. They got to get younger ones, and they got to do something about this because nobody likes this.
No, I don't think there's a single person that is going to say that something doesn't need to change.
Well, it's got to start from the ground up, dear.
Well, I think we've been saying that for years now.
I know. Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction, doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aisla Mueller at her handle, at This Essential Life. Is her handle on Insta, baby. How many times a day did you go on Instagram?
When? Today?
Yeah, just average.
Not many today.
Like 5.
Sure, why not?
Right. What do you usually go on? 12?
I don't know. Depends on my day.
What do you think the average person goes on Instagram?
Oh my God, 35.
Like, looks at their phone maybe 35 times a day and clicks on Instagram.
Who are we talking age-wise here? Because I think there's a difference of ages.
I don't know. There's a lot of, like, women that are, like, 35 to 40.
I don't think
who are
we
on
can
there.
do times. I think we should do amounts of time.
Right, where you sit there, like,
Right.
half hour and scrolling
Right.
and scrolling and scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since we started going, more social media, I didn't do any social media. Now
You did nothing.
Now I start going down the
know,
wormholes and
and it
watching
sucks
reels
you
and
in.
shit.
I'll like walk in the
I don't
room.
want to watch
I'll
any
walk
reels.
away and you'll be on it, and I'll walk back in like 5 minutes later after folding
I'm
laundry,
still on
and
it?
I'm like, "You're still on it,
Right.
You're getting sucked in."
I know. I don't want to be, though.
I know it sucks you in, though. It totally does,
That part sucks.
and they know it. They know it.
I know. It's so funny. I'm right now. I'm doing a little more acting stuff, so I'm on like multiple commercials on TV.
Yes, you are.
And I don't really watch them or like them, but Kelly Brothers Paint
Yes,
is one of them. Sorry, G&E.
You didn't ask for it. They asked for you.
Right, they asked for me, but
We've never used them. It's
yeah.
fine.
It's all over the place. They play it all over the place. Everybody thinks I work for them.
You do not. You did for a day.
Yeah, one day, I guess. Yeah. And that was during COVID.
That was during COVID.
Yeah, one of my plumber friends called Courtney and says, "Tell her to get a fucking haircut." I'm like, that was friggin' 4 years
when
ago.
I couldn't get a haircut.
Right. But it's kind of fun being on multiple commercials.
Oh, you
I'm
like
which
it?
one?
You like
I
it?
like
You
3
dig it?
commercials at one shot. Yeah.
I know. You're a fan.
I mean, I don't care for it, but I kind
I
of like
mean,
when
I
people
kind of
say
like it.
when people like say stuff or whatever. I kind of
Oh.
yeah, I kind of like it.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Are those headphones going to fit on your head?
Yeah, they're fine. I'm the best looking guy in church, and
I'm on TV on multiple commercials.
Right, yeah,
just
right.
so you know.
right.
Do I need to be concerned? Are you wearing your wedding ring? Like, are we
No,
walking out in
I'm
public?
actually not.
Oh, okay.
My fingers are swollen.
Oh, is that it?
I need some water. I'm feeling a little bloated, dear.
Darling.
Yes. Last week we talked about The Bachelor.
Oh my God, The Bachelor.
And we went off on The Bachelor. My mom
We
was like,
did.
he's a
Oh.
liar on a piece of shit. My mom did not like that reel you put up, by the way.
She did it.
She says, I sound drunk. I sound drunk. I sound like
I loved
my
it.
voice is deep.
That's what she said.
And I'm like vulgar saying a piece of shit on the
That's
thing.
the real Diane, though.
Right. I'm like, well, you weren't drunk. You just sound drunk. And your voice is deep.
So
I don't know why.
I know why.
Why? Oh, maybe, yeah. But anyway.
Anywho, I have to. Oop, I'm kicking my camera. I want to do a little take back of mine last week.
What'd you do?
I kind of said that I didn't appreciate Gabby and how she kind of it's that she just wanted to like. He said he didn't want to have sex in the fantasy suites, and she was like, "Yeah, we'll see," and kind of, made it like whatever. I don't care what you want.
I
I'll
was
do
on
it
her
my way.
side. You were against her.
And so I know. And so after watching the final rose, Sarah, whatever they call it, what they combined to this time.
Yeah.
We actually got more of her side, and she just got poorly edited.
Yeah.
So I feel bad because I was like, "You're kind of a dick," but she wasn't. They just edited her to look like a dick.
Right. She wasn't.
She wasn't.
Zach
So
was the dick.
I gotta take it back and say sorry, Gabby.
Right. Zach was
Yeah.
the dick.
Right, Zach was the dick.
But anyway, it all ended.
None
Adna
of our
wasn't
predictions
right
were
as of
right.
yet
I
because
know.
he picked Katie, but
At the
time-
moment, they're
time-
still together.
Yeah, time will tell.
Time will
But
tell.
he still was very indecisive and whatever.
And I don't like him still.
I don't either.
I don't think he deserves Katie either. She's better than that.
I don't know. She's okay. Whatever.
I think so. Well, I just don't like him.
I know. This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains. Dear,
Yes, the darling.
we just rambled right through this podcast. I wonder if it's any good. People have to tell us.
It could
Who
be.
knows?
Could not be.
But anyway, if you like this podcast, rate us a 5, follow us or subscribe on iTunes or Spotify. Share with a friend. Tell a friend to listen to us. We need more listeners.
Listen together.
We need some more
with a
sponsors
cocktail.
we were just talking about. Have a cocktail, sit back, and listen to me and Keeks. And dear, guess what? It's that time. Last call. So who we cheersing today, dear?
Who are we gonna cheers today?
How come you can't figure this out?
'Cause
We're
I didn't
cheers
really-
on all Catholics.
Oh, because I was in 6. I didn't really think of it.
Now,
so
if
when
you're
I
not
don't think-
Catholic and you're listening to this, don't tune us out because we said that. We don't care if you're Baptist or something or whatever. We don't care if you're Lutheran.
You're just, do you know any other
We don't care if
religions?
you're Scientology.
Oh, okay.
Listen to us. We'll take anybody.
Cheers to Palm Sunday,
Yeah, Palm Sunday. A lot of people know what that is.
Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ.
Maybe we should watch that later.
I've never seen that.
Maybe we should watch it.
Oh, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know the story that well.
We should watch it then.
Yeah, so I should. Yeah, I recommend everybody watch it just so you learn out there. People can learn what to do.
Learn what it is. Maybe
Yeah.
you should watch it so you can learn.
Yeah, I want to cheers the priest, the Indian guy. at the
Good job
church.
tonight.
He did a good job. Next time, I'll just do a little slow tap on his ass.
Little tap.
No, just like a baseball tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out there. Good job.
Oh boy.
You did a good job today. Good sermon. Tap him on the ass.
Oh boy.
Might like it. He's a priest.
You might.
Yeah.
You'd like it.
might like
what
it
if
a
he
little
tapped it?
altar boy
What if
tapped
he
him on the
tapped it
ass.
back?
I'm fine with that. I mean, can you blame him?
I am the best looking guy in church.
Right. I take that back. I probably wasn't, but Kylie said I was.
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, one funny thing before we go.
What?
And you were dying, and I just saw
What?
this. When we came out a few weeks ago, we came out of A's at Newport.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom, and I tucked my shirt in.
Yeah.
And we were walking down the street to go to Billy's
So
to get a
I
drink.
didn't notice though till we got into the bar.
I guess I tucked my
You
shirt
tucked
into my
Tuck
underwear.
your shirt in to your underwear so I could see your pants and your belt, your underwear line above it, and then your shirt tucked into it.
Who does that?
Oh,
I had no idea. That's how you know
An
you're going
old
to be
man.
an old man. Like, you're tucking your shirt into your
I
underwear.
was like, oh, and it was like a good tuck in,
it's
not like
kind of
an
a nice
accident.
move because it doesn't come out.
No, I get it. I've actually, in my day, tucked my shirt into my underwear so it would stay. But you have to make sure your underwear isn't being shown.
Right, my underwear's sticking out.
Yes.
This is Calvin Klein and my dress. It's a dress shirt too, tucked into
Actually,
my
I think it
underwear.
was your Lululemons. So
No. It was my
Oh.
It was my Volcom nice dress shirt.
No, your Lululemon underwear.
Well, I don't know about my underwear.
It wasn't super logo-y.
Oh, who doesn't wear Lululemon underwear?
Right. Who doesn't?
I wear them.
Only because I buy them for
Yeah,
you.
Kylie buys me a few. Who needs
When was-
Lulu?
let me
who
ask
needs
you a
Lululemon
question.
underwear?
When was the last time you bought a pair of underwear?
I can't. I don't know.
Right.
Years ago.
Uh-huh.
Years. I mean, I was probably
Right.
in my teens. My mom probably bought it. I never bought my own. I've actually never bought my own underwear. It's not that funny.
Well, maybe it is.
Subscribe, or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.